Introducing first and boxing out of the red corner, wearing the green and gold, weighing in at 11 stone 4 pounds. He comes to the ring for his 24th professional fight from Manchester, Lancashire, Sam Shocks OMIDI! And his opponent, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the white and dark blue with red piping, weighing in at 10 stone 8.5 pounds. He makes his professional debut here tonight in Bradford from Ashford, Kent, Jack EWBANK! Your referee in charge of the action. Your referee in charge of the action is Mr. Jeff Hines. Your timekeeper on the bell is Mr. John Smith. We're just waiting for gun shield, ladies and gentlemen, and we'll get this contest underway. If we could just ask people around the arena, please, in the VIP seated area, please be seated through the contest. No standing, please.
Okay, gentlemen, 4 rounds or less. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. That's good luck.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, may I remind you, please be seated at all times during the contest. Thank you.
Well, they certainly sold a lot of tickets for this EWBANK. There's all his fans just over our right shoulder, and they've come in their numbers and they're making some noise, and he looks in terrific shape, I have to say, as he moves to the centre of the ring against Sam OMIDI, who has been stopped by some decent fighters in his fairly brief professional career up to this point.
I'm massively impressed with his tattoos. I like them.
You want to get one? Yeah. You want to get like the one on the back?
If I had much room left, I would get some more.
Have you got tattoos as well?
Got one arm, one leg, one back, one chest,
Did
my
it hurt?
other arm.
Did it hurt when you got
They
it done?
all hurt. If someone tells you it don't hurt, it's a lie.
Okay.
Left hand there from OMIDI. Big wide set of shoulders on in EWBANK, and just trying to take the centre of the ring. Good left hand there from EWBANK. OMIDI was moving in to try and throw himself, and he was a bit open and got caught. But he's looking to make the running here, the man in the away corner, which is interesting.
We've had quite a few guys in the away corner this evening. Look like they want to come and, I say, make a statement. Sounds the wrong way to put it, but they look like they're ready to have a go. Like
they ain't read the script that they're meant to be journeymen. But that's a good thing, to tell you the honest truth.
Yeah, I prefer it that way. I think they've all sat in the corner and said, you know what? Let's all have a go tonight. Let's all have a go. And some of them really have, and it's better for the boys. It's not only
it's refreshing.
It's not only better for the guys watching and the girls watching. It's better for their opponent. You're here to serve a purpose, to teach these boys so they can learn as their professional career goes on. If you're going to be a punch bag for them, they're not going to learn.
Looking for right hand on the inside there, OMIDI, and he's certainly come to engage. EWBANK looks dangerous when OMIDI comes towards him. He's just waiting.
EWBANK's looking to cut that left hook.
Made to miss with the right hand there, OMIDI, but wasn't made to pay. He was fairly open. He bowled a big right hand over the top there, and he missed by quite some margin. The People's Gym on the front of his shorts there, OMIDI, so boxing out of Kieran Farrell's gym in Manchester. That's been enormously successful since he set that up after retiring following that fight with Anthony Crolla. Good right hand there from EWBANK.
I mean, EWBANK is a very well-timed and patient character. You know what I mean? Seriously, his shots that he's thrown, they are very, very well-timed. He doesn't waste anything. And that's what's nice. But even though he doesn't waste anything, I'd like to see him like just pull with his jab a little bit so he can drop his right hand in.
Just as you were saying that, I was thinking, well, I understand he isn't wasting a bowl. Would like to see a few more jabs from him. Doesn't have to be a big jab. Just give him something to think about for a second. Touch him with a jab, touch him with a jab, touch him with a jab. When he makes a move, hit him with another shot.
Bell goes to the end of round one. Touch of gloves between the two. Good lively round.
Totally agree there, Richie.
Force him to make a move. You don't have to pepper their face off with it, but touch them with it, it can force them into... They've got two options then. Get their face jabs off all night or make a move. And when they make a move that you've been waiting for them to do, you can slam them into a right hand.
So into the second. OMIDI in the gold and green. Has certainly come to mix it up tonight against EWBANK, who's making his professional debut in the largely white shorts.
So how old is EWBANK, Andy?
24, I think.
24.
Haringey Box Cup finalist.
EWBANK is 28 years old, and he was a Haringey Box Cup silver medalist with 20 amateur fights and 15 wins.
Thank you very much, Richie.
It took him 28 years to get all them tattoos. He wouldn't have got all them done at once. He's looking good tonight. He's nice and calm, nice and composed, but I'd like to see a few more jabs come from him. I think that would serve him well, and he'd set up his better shots.
EWBANK looking to go to the body. OMIDI's not really been bothered by anything that's come at him so far, which is why he's still been happy to look to try and get onto the front foot. He has looked for that overhand right a lot. He's not really managed to land it.
I mean, fair play to OMIDI, you know. He's coming to fight. He's mixing it up.
That's what we like to see, though.
Yeah, most definitely. I would be so upset if he came into survival mode.
No one gets anything out of that.
We don't.
Everyone here behind us wouldn't get nothing out of that, and the boy in the blue corner wouldn't get nothing out of it.
Exactly. And this is what EWBANK needs. He needs what OMIDI's doing right now, because OMIDI's like throwing shots. He's confused him a little bit. He's shaking the right hand, trying so he can pop his left hand jab at him. Those things make you think.
Having a debut that's too easy will give you a full sense of security of what's going to happen in your professional career. If you have a hard one straight away, you're right, I know what I've got to do. And when they go back in the gym, they want to be there the next day. Right, that was harder than I thought it was going to be. I thought journeymen were easy. They just found out journeymen ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
Better for boxing.
I remember Colin McMillan, the former WBO featherweight champion, was saying, yeah, like you enter this pro game and you think, you'll hear like the matchmaker say, oh, he can't bang, he can't punch. So in this game, if they got gloves on, they can punch. Simple as that.
You've only got to walk into one.
EWBANK's landed a couple of good right hands in this round so far. OMIDI just falling in behind his own right hand, and EWBANK couldn't really make him pay for that on that occasion.
EWBANK going to work a little bit here. He seems to have upped his pressure, looking to really dig his heels in the ground with that hook.
Yeah, that was a sneaky left hook to the body, you know. Good pull right hand counter there. Very good.
After shaking his right hand, he deserved to get hit with the right hand.
That was a very, very good pull right counter.
So halfway through this one, this is scheduled for 4. Super welterweight champ EWBANK against Sam OMIDI. EWBANK on his debut. Top of the bill still to come. We've got Sam McNess after this against Innocent Anyanwu. McNess a good fighter. He suffered a setback not that long ago against Senior Byfield in a fight that many people felt he would win, but he got taken down. And he's been on the road to recovery since then, teamed up with Gary Logan. Then top of the bill, we've got Adam Harper against Billy Bird for the vacant English super welterweight title, and that should be a very interesting one.
Listen, that was the fight that I came to do the commentary for. I didn't come to see the rest. This is like added to me, and it's been great. But I'm so looking forward to the English title fight. So looking forward to it.
Well, it should be really entertaining. Harper, I remember seeing him. He was our Facebook fight on Sky when he won the Midlands area title against Ryan Kelly. 10 really
That was
good
a grueling,
action-packed rounds.
grueling, action-packed round, and they went hell for leather.
And then he took himself off to Australia to challenge for the Commonwealth. He was supposed to be in with Anthony Buttigieg, and then that fell through, but he stayed in Australia. He stayed on it. He still wanted the fight. Ended up fighting Michael Zarafa. Lost quite wide on the cards, but went the distance. Billy Bird, meanwhile, won a great fight against Matt McCarthy just behind us to win the Southern Area title, and that's what got him his English title shot. So it should be an absolute cracker. That coming up the fight after next, so do stick with us. EWBANK.
You know, I like the look of EWBANK, you know. I really
debut's
do.
not look bad at all,
Yeah,
is he?
I know. You would never think that this guy's a debutant.
OMIDI just trying to rough it up on the inside a bit there if he can.
Yeah, man, I like the way he's got a nice high guard. I bet you this kid watches Roberto Duran. I guarantee you, like, hopefully, like, when he gets interviewed, that question could be asked if he watches Roberto Duran, because he does, like, how, even down to the shorts, the color of the shorts, but how he's got the high guard, and he's like, the little gentle side-to-side rocking that EWBANK does, and then he throws out that jab, and it's reminiscent that he watches Roberto Duran. I'm not saying he fights like Roberto Duran, I'm saying it's reminiscent that he watches Roberto Duran.
A little bit lower blow there, a touch of gloves between the two, looking to let go with a left hand there. A couple of left hand EWBANK, neither one of them quite found the target, just chipping away with some uppercuts on the inside. OMIDI just looking to cover up a bit, then lands the right hand to the midriff himself. Close up, the head's just rubbing together a bit.
It is, but from that range, they're going hell for liver. But anyone who throws the uppercut right now, they're going to administer that uppercut, they're going to score with it.
On the inside, if anything, OMIDI looks a little bit more comfortable than EWBANK. He seems a bit more at home there. EWBANK's a bit too frenetic.
OMIDI's well experienced, so you're gonna get somebody. Oh, good shot from both guys there.
Jeff Hines, the referee, just a little bit worried about the heads cracking together. Good jab there from EWBANK, just caught OMIDI on the way in. OMIDI just banging that right hand into the body.
They did, but they've got to be very careful of the heads because of the height difference between them. Like, when EWBANK comes in, he often whacks OMIDI with his head. And it's not deliberate, he's not deliberately trying to do it, it's just that as they gel, they clash.
Another entertaining round, just one to go in this one, scheduled for 4. So fourth and final round here, and 3 rounds in. I'm not sure this is a done deal.
It's not a done deal, but I've been more impressed with the work of EWBANK than I have with OMIDI.
That was nice. That was a nice clean shot. That stunned him for. I don't know if it stunned him to his boots, but it got his attention for a second.
Looking to whip that right hand into the body. Good couple of punches there from OMIDI. He just got away from EWBANK, who pursues him into the blue corner, but didn't really land anything.
I think he landed on him from that shot.
Hasn't really got enough room when he gets in close, EWBANK. He was just leaning on the shoulder there, but there was no potential really to get the arms free at all.
He could do with tightening up his defence a little bit when he starts swinging away. I mean, He got wild there. His left went, his right was down. His right went, his left was down.
Yeah,
You can't be too critical. It's
yeah,
early days.
you can't.
but-
It is early days, but not only that, but it is entertaining though.
It is. It has been all the way through.
Yeah, it's been very, very entertaining.
Even when they miss like that, even just by a whisker, you know, where they're both throwing them like that, then
Yeah,
it
they
keeps you
are.
on the edge of your seat. It's edge of your seat. So if one lands,
Either man in this fight could double up on the hands. And what I've noticed, like most of the guys we've been fighting tonight, do not double up. Like they're inside. They'll throw one left hook. They'll throw one right hand to the body, where they could double up on the punches just to make the repertoire like a little bit more exciting. That was a good right hand there by OMIDI, and another one.
EWBANK just answered with a left, and then just falls onto his man, bores him into the ropes, and Jeff Hines gets involved, just trying to stick with a big right hand lead there. OMIDI didn't quite manage to pull it
nice
off.
check hook.
Good
Another
left
left
hand
hook.
from OMIDI, good left hand.
2 of them in a row that was.
It's like he's listening to me. What's
You-
going on there?
You'd think EWBANK would think about keeping that right hand up.
He's had a good round this final round, OMIDI. Moving his feet nicely there and just tries to usher EWBANK in, and they both throw left hands, both land simultaneously. But I can see why OMIDI might just want it closer in. Looks to go for a massive right uppercut there, OMIDI, and didn't land it.
I like the way OMIDI tries to sucker him into them jabs though. Drop his hand. I dare you to punch me. I dare you to try. So it's just so he can step in and draw him in and dig him with a jab.
He's a wily old pro. Good body shot there by EWBANK. Oh,
Nice left hand from EWBANK as well,
Yeah.
as OMIDI was just made to miss with the uppercut. And there goes the bell. Good fight, really good
very,
fight
very good fight.
between
Even-
these two,
even-
both
even-
of them.
I think they
clapping.
both enjoyed it. I think they
Yeah.
both enjoyed
I
that.
enjoyed that fight.
Well, they both put a lot into it, and I wouldn't like to predict with any great accuracy which way this one will go.
He might have cracked his jaw at the end of that fight. He seems to be complaining about his jaw.
Yeah.
But that was certainly an interesting introduction to the professional ranks there for Jack EWBANK. You'll know what this sport is about now. He's sold plenty of tickets. Okay, let's see which way it's gone.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's have a round of applause, please, for both these men inside the ring. Great contest. And after 4 rounds of professional boxing, the contest has been scored 40-37. Ladies and gentlemen, marking his professional debut with a win is Jack EWBANK!
Well, EWBANK gets it 40 points to 37, the same score that Bradley Haxtell got his debut by, so 3 rounds to him and 1 drawn, which doesn't give OMIDI much reward for what he put into that fight. It was a really good tear-up between those two. Very much enjoyed it. And EWBANK is coming over to this near side of the ring now to thank all of those supporters behind us who have taken on plenty of liquid refreshment this evening. And he's just sliding through the ropes now, where he'll be getting a quick word with Sophia shortly, while Sammy McNess and Innocent and Yan Wu make their way into the ring.
We're on to a super welterweight contest, ladies and gentlemen. Scheduled for 6 3-minute rounds. Please welcome to the ring, born in Nigeria, now residing in Amsterdam, Innocent, Little Big Man, and Yan Wu.
Jack, congratulations, your pro debut. Great performance, well done.
Awesome, yeah. I loved every minute. It was very hard, you know. When you come and you've got these many people here, the adrenaline sort of takes it out of you, but sort of managed to just...
Was that everything you expected it to be?
More, yeah. It's an amazing feeling.
You had incredible support
Yeah, I
ringside.
think I sold like just sort of 200 tickets, so... But there was a gym of 3 of us, so you know, a lot of the support would have been for them as well. So there's probably 300 people there.
Now we've got Spencer Burren on our commentary team tonight, and this is a huge compliment. He said your style reminded of Roberto Duran. Have you been watching him?
Not at all. Well, back when I was a kid, yeah, but I never would have thought Roberto Duran. But I'm going to take that as a compliment for sure.
Definitely. But
Yeah.
listen, congratulations, well done.
Amazing. Thanks for taking the time to talk to us. Cheers.
No worries at all.
Cheers, guys.
Back to you, Andy.